Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. My name is Eileen Tesch. I will be your host for this evening to share a little bit about this incredible company, and if I could ask everyone to mute their lines so we could have a clear recording, I would so appreciate it. Thank you so much. So welcome to Reliv, where we say don't just live, relive. And Reliv is all about nourishing our world, and the 3 flags stand for body, mind, and spirit. Reliv's been around 32 years. It's the leader in the nutrition and wellness company, but we have always been considered the home of patented nutrition. And a number of years ago, we acquired a new patent in the field of nutritional epigenetics. And the reason that we were so attracted to Reliv was because of their integrity and strong family values. They are located in Chesterfield, Missouri, right outside of St. Louis. Why Reliv is different, and we hear this all the time. You know, what makes your product better? Well, real simply, it comes in a powder form. You mix it with a little liquid, which helps to make it absorb faster. It goes right into the body at the cellular level. We call that bioavailability instead of sitting in your stomach. I had a gentleman, he was spending $500 to $600 a month in different kinds of vitamins and supplements, and he wasn't getting any results. And within 2 weeks on Reliv, his arthritis pain in his back and his arms and his legs was 90% gone. But what really opened my eyes and his eyes is when they came over to pump out his septic tank, and when they opened the lid and stirred the solids, all these white pills were floating. And when he asked the man, what is that? And he said, hey man, you take some kind of vitamins or medicine, because there it is. And there's your money down the toilet. And he said that's when he realized, you know, that our bodies are not meant to break up pills and capsules and tablets. The second thing is the synergy, how the products are, the ingredients are, the way they're formulated, they all work together to help each other to magnify the power of each ingredient. We were never meant to take, you know, but when you eat food, when you eat an apple, you get all the different vitamins and nutrients, but it's all put together perfectly by nature and God. And that's how the synergy works in the Reliv products. It's all about optimal nutrition. It's no longer about the recommended daily allowance. It cannot be business as usual anymore in the world we live in and the way that our immune system is being attacked every day. And guaranteed quality ingredients. Everything is tested, retested, quarantined before it's ever sent out to your customer or your distributor. And in 32 years, we've never had a recall. And the biggest difference, of course, is that Reliv works. Reliv is backed by science. We possess a number of patents for our products. One doctor said, don't even talk to me about Reliv unless it's backed by science. And we have all the clinical studies, the research. These are 2 of the top food scientists and research scientists in the world. On the left is Dr. Alfredo Galvez, who discovered the Lunasin 25 years ago at UC Davis, and our Dr. Carl Hastings, who was rated top 10 out of 5,000 chief scientific officers in the United States. And a little bit about Lunasin. I used to be an attorney, so, you know, I'm not too good with science or technical information. So when they came out with Lunasin, I was a little apprehensive. Am I ever going to learn this? But let's just say this. What this Lunasin does to the genes, if you will, we have genes. Some are written in pen that you cannot change, your eye color, your foot size, your height. And some are written in pencil that you can change. And what Lunasin does is it turns on the good genes and turns off the bad genes. And there's much more on it. Dr. Galvez going into detail on our Reliv website under science. So feel free to go there and learn more. So core nutrition, we start everybody with the core nutrition because that it works the best going throughout the body. That's what the holistic approach is. We have the 2 children's formula on top. They come in it comes in chocolate and vanilla, very similar to the adult formula, just not as many herbs children don't need, but it does have a special ingredient, a hormone for their developing brains. Then we have the Now on the left, which has the whey protein, and the classic, and the Now that has the soy protein. And over 70 ingredients, everything the body needs to help it heal and work at its optimal level. And here's a couple of our targeted solutions. We have the fiber store for digestive health, but it's so much more. Dr. Hastings said if he was on a deserted island and he could only take one product with him, it would be the fiber store. Cleans the blood, colon, arteries, lymphatic system, but it has 25 ingredients for the gut, to clean the gut. The gut is linked to so many parts, functions of the body, particularly the cognitive issues. Next is joint health. It's a double patented product, Arth Effect, amazing. Again, it's so much more than just the joint health. Cardio Essentials, $10 million triple blind study. Amazing results with reducing triglycerides and cholesterol. And high blood pressure. Glucofect, obviously, for blood sugar issues, diabetes. On the next row, Reverse Age, one of the most potent, developed, scientifically researched anti-aging products. You have Provantage, it's for muscle recovery. Most athletes use it, but again, we have many pregnant moms, they start using it a couple of months before delivery and have natural, easy deliveries and just recover so quickly. Soy Essentials for women's wellness, but I was just talking to an OBGYN, he said he recommends it also for men with prostate issues and pancreatic cancer issues. And Energize, hydration, and you can see it spelled inner because it goes into it plumps up the cells, which helps with the absorption. That's why it was created as a taxi cab for the nutritional products. And finally, but one of the best products, it was rated best product in America in 2011 at the Stevie Awards in New York City, and it's 24K, 24 active ingredients for the brain, improves focus, increases energy, reduces stress, but it's the all-natural answer to the energy drink. And then these are some of our newest products, the Defense here. It was created to help build, strengthen the immune system from, you won't believe it, viral and bacterial infections. And the ingredients have been studied thousands of times. I certainly would not do it justice to go into it, but definitely check it out. And then the LunaRich X, which is part of the epigenetic nutrition. The LunaRich is 200 times the potency and has done amazing things. You'll hear a few stories about people that are taking the LunaRich. Now, after 25 years, there's thousands of studies, but Dr. Galvez discovered it during cancer research, as I said, at UC Davis. And the Fit3 program, Dr. Hastings had worked in the weight loss industry for many multi-million, billion-dollar companies. Obviously, weight loss is $1 billion industry. And when he created the Fit 3 program, he said this is his best work yet. So the burn helps to suppress the appetite, but again, so much more. The active, 3 different kinds of protein, time release, and then the purify cleans the liver. And that's a big thing these days. They said you got to have a clean liver and help it to lose weight naturally. But it's a whole program, community, meal planning, and it's absolutely free, complimentary with the products and when you become a customer or distributor. And one of our newest products here, the RLV line, it is amazing, just the purity and non-GMO and organically grown. We were there at the warehouse when we learned about the RLV program, and he said the biggest problem with hemp, there's so many different companies out there producing hemp because it's going to be a multi-billion-dollar industry, but the growth is going to be exponential because of all the results that people are getting, the health benefits. The problem is, he said, if you put a hemp plant on a piece of carpeting, it will grow because it's so porous, and that also leads to exposure of contamination and other bacterial problems. So with Reliv, everything again is tested and retested to make sure that we have the highest quality hemp products. So on the left, we have the balm, over 1,000 milligrams of the CBD, works phenomenal for pain and joint issues. Then we have the 750 full spectrum, 500 full spectrum, and also the isolate, which is guaranteed to have absolutely no THC in it. But the other ones have just a very, very minute amount. And this is the heart of our company, the Reliv Calligras Foundation, feeding over 40,000 children, mostly children, around the world and here in the US. And it's completely funded by the distributors. And it's all about nourishing our world. And it was created in honor of Dr. Theodore Calligras, who formulated the flagship product, the Classic. And he always said, his grandfather told him, be ashamed to die until you've scored a victory for mankind. And now with hundreds of thousands of Reliv customers and distributors, just getting their health back and hope back, he has definitely succeeded. And this is a couple pictures. This is Rodlin from Haiti, just to show you how quickly the body will respond to nutrition. Dr. Mano, who was a recipient of the Reliv Calligras Foundation when he was a young boy, went on to become a doctor and came back and start to the feeding stations. And this is Rodlin within 2 weeks, what happens to the skin. And I'll share my story about my own skin, but we see it all the time, that, the skin is the largest organ in the body, and with the right nutrition, it will just begin to glow. And this is Rosemary, obviously suffering from malnutrition in the Philippines, and just 19 days on the products, not only gained 6 pounds, but muscle and just helping the brain work better. And that's what it's about. For some of these children, this is the only nutrition they get in a day. So with that, I would like to have a few people share their story, their journey of Reliv. And if I could ask Katie Moore to please come on and tell us a little bit about what Reliv has meant to you.
I would be happy to. Hi, everyone. My name is Katie Moore, and I live in Shelby Township, Michigan. I was introduced to Reliv about 6 years ago by a family member. and I was not interested in any type of product, but during that time, two things changed. My husband started experiencing excruciating back pain, and he'll share his story in a minute when I'm done. But it wasn't until a little bit later I gave birth to our first son, and that's when it changed for me. I got started on the products. I noticed energy. I started sleeping better. I went on to use the products as my prenatal. So we have 3 boys now, 5, 4, and almost 2. And those pregnancies were completely different. You hear one child in the background now. I didn't gain the weight that I did with my first. I just felt better. I had energy. I didn't deal with any of the other symptoms. I delivered naturally, and I bounced back very quickly. I went on to use the products to lose about 18 pounds, and I've been able to keep that weight off. It's been absolutely incredible with the Fit 3 program. And you know, our family has seen incredible other improvements. Our kids use the kids nutrition. We notice improvements with their mood and behavior, their bowel movements, their sleeping patterns. I have energy today like I don't know how I could get through every day if I didn't have these products. I'll just share a little bit about the opportunity. But about 2 years ago, I did resign corporate America because I had a desire to be a stay-at-home mom. And that's when we took a look at the opportunity, and Eileen will share a little bit about the details about that shortly. But we've been able to grow a part-time income working around our family from home, and we average about $1,500 a month right now, and it is absolutely incredible. I have just so much joy and passion. It's so much fun helping others and working together, and I'm just absolutely excited and truly blessed to be helping others, and we're just excited. And I'll turn the phone over to my husband, and he can share his health journey.
Thank you.
All right, this is Andy. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
All right, great. My wife said a little bit about my journey, but I had back pain, pretty severe back pain, about 6 to 7 years ago. I work for a construction management firm and walk a lot of job sites, and just was experiencing excruciating back pain, and couldn't get out of bed. I remember the weekend before my first son, my wife Katie and I's first son was born. I really could not get out of bed. I was in so much pain, and looking at another back surgery, and my mother-in-law had introduced me to the product, and I had said no several times, and finally became desperate and tried the product, and never turned back. I think within the first month, I was just the relief that I had with the product was phenomenal. It really changed my life, if that makes sense. And I've been on the product ever since. And if I do experience a little bit of pain here and there, I just take more product, and I'm good to go for the day or week. And so I truly believe in this product, and would never turn back.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you. And congratulations. I know you earned the Hawaii trip last year, and you're on track to earn it this year, and just blessing a lot of people. So honored to be working with both of you. And next we'll go to Peggy Chambers. And Peggy, if you could come on and share a little bit about your journey.
Oh, I'd be more than happy to. Good evening. My name is Peggy Chambers. I'm a massage therapist. I live in Richmond, Michigan. Actually, at the moment, I'm more unemployed than employed due to the COVID. But over a year ago, I was introduced to the product, and I was facing a severe surgery. I had to have my gallbladder taken out, a 360-degree wrap of my esophagus, and a rather large hernia repaired. I was told it would be a minimum of 6 to 8 weeks before I'd be able to go back to work. I was back to work in 4 weeks taking the product. Fast forward to March, I was dealing with bursitis in my hip. The doctor had put me on all kinds of pain pills, steroids. And again, I'm looking at COVID saying there's no way I'm taking steroids, lowers my immune system. And she said, well, I may be looking at hip replacement. I listened to my mentor, Eileen, and I followed exactly what she said. And within 2 weeks, the pain was pretty much gone. I was able to go back to teaching aqua aerobics, riding my bike, and I'm even jogging again. And fast forward last month, I dislocated my left knee. I was in an immobilizer for 2 weeks, and I was out of the immobilizer within 2 weeks, and I'm back to teaching aqua aerobics, riding the bike, and jogging again. So I want to thank you for introducing me to this great opportunity, and I will forever be on Reliv.
Thank you, Peggy, and so excited for you and all the people you've been able to help. And next we'll go to Ken Sowens and Maureen from Rochester. So would you come on, Ken, and just share a little bit?
Absolutely, yes. My name is Ken Sowens, and I'm an independent manufacturer sales rep, and I live here in Rochester Hills, Michigan with my wife, Maureen. We started on these products about 10 years ago, and I got great results with lifelong allergies that I had with sleep apnea. I was on a statin drug. I was able to get off of that drug, and my numbers are actually better than when I was on the statin drug. So, but what I'd like to tell you about is, I was a runner, and in my 30s, I loved to run. And I had to give it up because the pain in my knees was too severe. And so, I missed it. Well, when I started taking these products, I started to feel so good that I thought, well, I'm going to try that again. And I did. And I was able to run again. And then I ended up having an injury that required a surgery on a meniscus tear. And I started taking one of our supplements, and I took a lot of it for 3 months before the surgery. And the day of the surgery, I went in and I told the doctor, I said, I don't think I need this. And he said, well, we got to go in and clean it up. So he went in, he did the surgery. When he came out of the surgery, he went up to Maureen and he told her, he said, that meniscus tear had repaired itself. He said, this guy's got the cartilage of a 20-year-old. If anybody ever tells him that he needs a knee replacement, he said, run from the guy. And you know what, Eileen, I have been able to run ever since. And I will always, always just be on these products.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Ken. And what made you decide to do the business?
Well, when we first started, that was this 10 years ago, we got great health results, but we came in at that top profit level, but it wasn't to be in the business. It was just to get the best savings. But as we started talking to people, we're working full time in each of us and in our own jobs. And we're just going, you know what, we started telling people what it did for us. And in the first 2 months, we actually earned just under $2,000. And then we went on over the years, we've earned 9 all expense paid trips, and they're great trips. And then about 1.5 years ago, we stepped back from the business a little bit. But when we came back, we missed it, and we came back and we said, you know what, we're going after this. And we had the best month that we ever had in Reliv. We earned over $9,000 in bonuses. In all forms of income, we earned over $22,000 that month. We earned the Sandy Montgomery Award and the trip to Hawaii. And well, you know what a trip that was. And then we came home from Hawaii in December. We were second in the nation. We earned a $3,500 bonus. And then that let us win that Sales Excellence Award, which earned us that Microsoft touchpad. So this company is just so generous. You can't help, you want to share with people anyway, but the company is so generous. And what I love about it, what I truly love about this company is that everyone has the same opportunity. The comp plan is the same for everyone. So when you come in, if you just work the business, all of this can be yours as well.
Thank you so much, Ken. And we're going to finish up here. I'll just share our story. 14 years ago, my husband and I, Jim, learned about this company. I was running a very busy law firm. My husband was a veterinarian. We were both working 80, 100 hours a week, stressed out, burned out, but all that changed when we got started on these products. I quit smoking in 2 weeks. I lost 10 pounds in my first month. My depression disappeared. My skin cleared up. People saw the change in me and just commented how happy I was. My husband was suffering bone on bone in his knees. He was scheduled for carpal tunnel surgery. He'd been practicing veterinary medicine over 40 years. He had severe sleep apnea and digestive issues and pain, diverticulitis. 6 weeks on the products. Now we bumped it up because, being a doctor, he's very skeptical and he wanted to make sure it wasn't snake oil and he wanted to get his money back. Well, in 6 weeks, the pain dissipated. He just felt so much better. He canceled his carpal tunnel surgery. He's never had knee replacement surgery. He stopped snoring, no more digestive issues. And he was so impressed with the quality and safety of the product, started recommending it in his practice for the animals because it is food, and saw amazing results with arthritis, anxiety, allergies, even cancerous tumors. But he wanted to make sure about the integrity of the company. So as we were doing our due diligence, I heard stories about children that were getting off their medication and beginning to thrive, that had been suffering from ADD, ADHD, autism, bipolar. And that's really when it went from my head to my heart. And I knew that I had to take this seriously. I had to look, I had to find out more. I had so many clients with children that were suffering from these issues, and there was no hope for them. As we started referring them to the company, we didn't have a lot of time, we didn't know much, but because of the support team and everybody helping us and working together, we earned about $1,000 our first month, and fast forward in 3 years, I resigned from the law firm. My husband has since sold his hospital, and we do this full time. We love what we do. The money's great. The trips are beautiful, but if that's what it was about, we'd still be back in suffering or existing in our prior lives. But what this company's really given us is passion and purpose back in our lives, and that is priceless. So thank you everyone for sharing, and we're just gonna touch on the compensation plan. Many of you may not be looking at a business, but you never know, especially with what's happening out there with COVID and people off of work, that somebody may be praying for answers and looking to earn some extra income and having a plan B. So Reliv is a solid business. Better, as I said, Chesterfield, Missouri, no recalls, no lawsuits, A1A with the Better Business Bureau after 32 years, and it is considered a legacy company. 5 ways to earn income with Reliv. I'll just touch on all of them. Retail profit, wholesale, overrides, cash bonuses, and trips, ambassador program. Simply depends on what you're looking for and what you want and what you're willing to put into it. So the first way to earn income is retail profit. Very simple. You can earn anywhere from 20 to 40%. What the core nutrition that most people start with retails for $100, and again, you can make $20 to $40. Most importantly, there's no warning labels. Everyone's a potential customer. We have people, as Katie talked about, used it for prenatal. I have a woman that has put it in her husband's feeding tube. He had a brain aneurysm many years ago, and he's still thriving even though he is bedridden. So that's the important thing here, is that everyone can use these products, and especially now they're looking for answers to keep their family healthy and safe. The next way we get paid is Wholesale Profit. Right now we have a promotion for $20. You can get registered as a distributor. You may not be necessarily interested in building a business, but it allows you with this distributorship or membership to purchase the products at wholesale. And once you pay that $20, normally it's $40 annually, but once you pay the $20, you immediately get 20% off. But because of Reliv being so conscious and wanting to help people that through this COVID, they're doing everything they can to make it affordable. So with the next level, the 25%, you order $500 in products, retail, but you immediately get $125 in savings. So your investment is $375. And that's good usually for about 3 months. You can put any combination of products together. The next level, the senior affiliate is 30, you get 30% off. You order $1,500 in products, so obviously you save roughly $400. The next level, the 35%, $3,000, and this is done on a monthly basis. Doing it once in a 30-day period, you stay at that level. There's no quotas, there's no requirement to purchase products. And most importantly, the master affiliate level. My husband and I started at the master affiliate level, not because we were doing the business, but because we wanted the best value for our products. Between the two of us, retail, we were going to be consuming about $500 a month. So just in 10 months, that would have been $5,000. Well, immediately the company, the savings is $1,750. So our investment was $3,250. Let me tell you, it's a lot cheaper than paying for all different kinds of health insurance. This is our health insurance and peace of mind. But once you're at the 40% level and you have people that decide they want to come in at other levels, the company will pay you the difference. So that's really, not only do you purchase it at wholesale, but you can start earning some income, and people can order directly from the company, online, phone orders. So it's not about you carrying a lot of products. We do carry probably about $1,000 in inventory a month, and by the end of the month, we need to reorder. The next way we get paid is the residual income or overrides, and that's when you start building, expanding your business and helping others that are also master affiliates develop their customers and distributors, and the company pays 5 levels deep. And I just read the quote again from J. Paul Getty or Warren Buffett: you'll never get ahead unless you learn how to make money while you're sleeping. And that is what overrides or residual income is. Once you build this and help somebody and help them develop their organization, the company, you will get paid month after month, because remember, everybody needs to eat. Everybody wants to stay healthy. The next way we get paid is bonuses and trips. We do have the Hawaii bonus promotion going on right now. That is going to come to an end here at the end of the month. But all the trips are beautiful, you know, and Mama always said, you become who you associate with. That's why it's so important to get on the trips. But the cash bonuses, we can talk about it, a Saturday training this Saturday, or you can go onto the corporate website. It'll talk about the cash bonuses. Very simple, 1, 2, 3 ways to earn cash bonuses, and that will double and triple your income, as will the Star Director bonus. And the fifth way we get paid is what we call the Ambassador Program. If you like to help teach and train people, we have a lot of teachers in this company, and a lot of people that just want to help others. And because of the teaching and training program, I wouldn't be here without it. And yes, it was uncomfortable. It was out of my comfort zone and Jim's to get started with this company. But we knew, most importantly, yeah, we were scared about stepping out, but we knew that this was something big, and it has definitely changed our life. So with that, there's a couple ways to get started here. You can become a customer. We have a preferred customer program now. They waive the $10 fee. You immediately can get 10% off, or you can become a distributor, pay the $20, get registered, and then decide what level you want to start with, and you can purchase the products at wholesale. And it pretty much sets you up in business. You get all the tax benefits, but also the training, access to all of the corporate information, and they really take care of you to help you be successful. So the quick start, as I talked about, was at the 25% level or the affiliate level. And the other option, the best option, and with the most value, is the master affiliate, because that opens you up to all 5 forms of income. And everything you build here as a master affiliate is willable and saleable. So get back to the person that invited you and go over, get your questions answered, get over it in more detail. Most importantly, be rest assured that you get a 1-year, 100% buyback guarantee on any unopened products. So we often say, what do you got to lose? It's not what you have to lose, it's what you have to gain. And these products and this company have never let me down. So what people need most, personal freedom. Everybody's looking for that. Everybody's looking for financial security, but you know, we've always been taught, go to school, get good grades, get a good job, work real hard, and you'll be set for life. Well, how's that working for us? Who would have ever believed we would be here with what we're all facing, what we've faced in the last 3-4 months? But Reliv has not missed a beat. In fact, their sales have tripled, and they continue to just double every month, because we have what people are looking for: optimal health and protecting their families. We have a international conference coming up, virtual conference. At the you'll love that training this weekend. There's so much training and support, and that's why it's with Reliv. If you're willing to engage and invest the time, just like going to college, Reliv's got your success system to help you succeed, and you have the people there to work with you and to help you build whatever your dreams. So live better starting today. Get together with the person that invited you, and most importantly, just get started on the products. That once you feel better, you're going to be happier, and then you're going to be able to think clearer, and it too will go from your head to your heart, and you will fall in love with Reliv. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Good night, Eileen. You did a